Hey there, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is John Thomas again, doing another vlog, and I guess it is another cooking vlog. For some reason, I thought I'd start by taking a photo, actually a video, of my Charles Suscan original. Um, it's not a painting, it's ceramic. I found this in the trash at my workplace a couple of years ago, and now it hangs on my door, leading to my balcony. So anyways, I'm doing another cooking vlog. Hi, it's me. There it is. Check out that hat. Go Leafs go. New York shirt. Fusion. Okay, there's a painting. Can I center it? So it's 8 o'clock. There's a painting. I just discovered this lady actually, so I'm gonna make classic chicken noodle soup while listening to Lizzo. She's amazing, by the way. Sorry, little amateur camera. I don't want this too loud. So it's kind of my back. So Lizzo is my background music. So anyways, I've already done the prep. So basically this is my version of classic chicken noodle soup. I got basically, let's see what we got here. Got about 3 cups of chicken stock, homemade. I boiled 2 nests of, and I cut them up, fettuccine. And I'm letting them steep in some chicken stock, because otherwise, if you just drain them, this took 5 minutes to cook, if you just drain them and leave it on the say a plate, it'll just congeal. So you don't want it to congeal. That's about 1 chicken breast, cooked, diced up, 1 large carrot, diced, 3 stalks of celery, diced, kind of, but you know, it's like, you know, it's a rough chop. You know, this is a rustic soup. That's chicken fat, which I'm gonna just kind of lightly, I wouldn't say fry, but I'm gonna say, no, let's say fry, because if you saw my last video, I like to fry. Here's my sign to prove it. And I like celery leaves. So anyways, we're gonna come here to the another pot. We're gonna turn up the heat, and we're gonna start cooking. There's some pepitas, because I like making pepitas, pumpkin seeds. And I think I need to turn Lizzo up. Let's see. What do we got here? So every year I discover some new artists, usually because of the Grammys, because they usually have a great selection. So I'm going to come back, take a pause, and I'll come back and I'll show you as I start sauteing up this celery and carrots and prepare classic chicken noodle soup in my kitchen. Okay, my chicken fat is pretty hot, so let's add the vegetables. Boom! Boy, I gotta really work on the camera right now. Okay. So, years ago when I used to do this for a living, I was always told, frying, remember my sign, brings out the flavor, especially for vegetables. So you could just simply just boil this in the chicken stock, but I don't know, I like frying because it's fun. Okay, so this is going to take a little while. This will probably, I might actually have to cover this to get this soft, although it doesn't really matter, because essentially I'm also going to, what do you call it, boil it. And this will take, how long will this take to cook? All the time in making this soup is really in the prep time. You know, dicing it. Of course, the stock takes the longest. This stock, I think I simmered this. If you remember my last vlog, the 2 people that actually saw it, thank you. This is a whole chicken that I roasted. So it's kind of like a semi-roasted chicken stock. And this is the 1 breast that I decided to save. Because at the time I had a really bad cold. It's gotten way better now. But I'm still going to make it because I got all the ingredients for it. Okay, so I'm going to take another pause. We're going to come back when this is all soft. And we'll basically throw everything together. So another thing another chef told me when I was when I was new to the kitchen, they always said add a little salt. I always use sea salt because I like sea salt. Also, they use just pinch. It's got more feel. That's why you always see Emerald going bam, bam. Like anything like that? Bam, bam. He throws it because you get more of a feel than say just spooning it, or worst case scenario, I'm not going to do that because you have more of a feel when you just do it like that, eh? Okay. So I don't want color on this because this isn't truly frying it. There's a word that I forget because this is 20 years ago. Oh yes, I remembered it. It's sweat. We're sweating the vegetables. So I'm going to lower this. Maybe I'll do this in real time actually. Maybe I won't take a pause. Oh, there goes my thumb again. This is difficult to hold. The center, John, try to center. Center. Okay, actually this is going to take a while to get soft. So I'm going to take a pause and we'll come back when the vegetables are soft. So this will probably take, the way I'm doing it is basically 5 or 10 minutes and I'm about to cover it. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So I've been letting it sweat for, okay, I'm going to look at my camera, for about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's gotten soft. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drain some of this chicken fat into a strainer because I'm not sure how much actual fat that I actually want in the soup. And as you can see, I didn't brown it because you don't want it brown, like unless you really want sauteed, what do you call it, carrots. Just trying to hold this and make sure I don't spill it into the sink. Okay, so blah blah blah. So there's that. That's gonna drain. So a lot of that fat now is in there because I don't really want so much of that chicken fat in my chicken soup. Although it is flavor, but just for aesthetics, how it looks, I guess, you know. Maybe we'll just fry it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's drink. I'll put that in. Then let's turn this up to high. Then take our chicken stock. And we'll pour it all in. So this is pretty simple, right? Obviously. Give it a stir. And yes, and we're going to want to bring that to the boil. And I guess at this time I could actually add everything, but I want to season this first because one thing about chicken breast, if you boil it too much, it does fall apart a lot. And the noodles, so you can use any noodle you want. So I believe my mother used to use this egg pasta, fettuccine style, for chicken soup. So this is like memories of my childhood. God bless my mother. She's a long time. She's passed away over 31 years ago. So God, or actually, holy shit, 1987. 33 years ago. Wow, this April. Amazing. Not in a good way. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, so we'll just wait for that to boil. Then we're just going to combine everything. And I'm going to taste this broth soon because this is a good time to start figuring out if you've got enough salt in there. This chicken stock is, I let this simmer when I make my chicken stock basically for about 6 hours, and it concentrates and you get a lot of nice flavor. And the easiest way to make chicken stock, a very good chef always told me, is just chicken. No carrots, no celery, no onions, no peppercorns, no herbs and all that, because you're getting all the flavor, right? So of that, and if you want just plain old chicken stock, you know, just use chicken. So we'll be back, make sure this is seasoned, and then we'll whip together our classic chicken noodle soup. Coming back. Okay, we're back. So this is just coming to a boil. I actually seasoned my soup really nicely, so I'm not going to add any more salt. I'm going to lower the heat now. Okay, I'll stir, and we're going to just gently do this one-handed because I can't. It's hard to switch hands. I'm gonna add my chicken. Sort of missed that. Trust me, it was in the plate. Now it's in there. It was off camera. The chicken. Oh, good. It's in there. Trust me. Okay. And yeah, so let's throw everything. I got the celery leaves. I like celery leaves. I'm a celery fan. If you don't like celery, don't add it. Okay. Now for the pasta, because as you can see, as I start to stir this around, there's quite a bit of stuff in here, right? No, but it's stocky, right? You always want it stocky, because otherwise if you have too much stuff in there, it's a stew. I might wind up adding all of this, but I'm going to slowly add this in, because I don't want, I'll probably add all of it in, but I don't know, maybe I'm just being fussy here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, does that look like enough noodle in there? So I guess depending how much noodle you want is how much you're going to add. Excuse my thumb. Maybe I should do this left-handed then, because the lens is on the left side. And then add a little more of this. So that was 2 nests. But I do want to add all the stock actually. Let's see. So I want to catch some of the noodles. I'm doing this only because I'm not sure if I'm going to add them all in. Can you tell I'm Canadian? Hello. Okay. Boom chakalaka to my sink. And then that's basically it. So I might add the rest of these noodles. And that's it. That's classic chicken noodle soup. And I think that's enough noodles. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to add any more. Because sometimes, it's good to just, it's like with anything. If you add everything, you've done too much. I like to eye things. So if I thought that was too much, and I think it was too much, because I think that's 2 noodles, I'll use that for something else now. So I think that's good. So that's a little less than I think now. So one dry nest looks like this, blah. So that's like half a nest. So that's like in there 1.5 nests cooked, and it takes. What does it take? It took 6 minutes to cook. Okay, and that's basically it. So that is classic chicken noodle soup, a la John Thomas. I was listening to Lizzo, but I forgot to turn her on. Sorry, Lizzo. Really love this girl. She's amazing. We just keep it pushing like Okay. So let's get one last shot of this guy. The whole idea is to. Okay. Well, if you wanted to, if I wanted to get a little more fancy, I could put this in a bowl, but I think you get the idea, okay? And the thing about it's a nice broth soup. You could basically see through it. So the key to making any chicken stock, for people that like making stocks, is once you bring your chicken bones to a boil, you lower it. You scoop off the scum that always comes to the top from chicken, or I guess any other bone meat, and then you simmer it. Okay. And that way your stock will not be cloudy. Okay, that's the chef's trick. So that's it for February 5th. Oh, actually, no. It's February 4th, yes, 2020. And that's a make a difference in that's my recycling calendar, because I forgot to buy a calendar this year. A lot of drinking in December. Okay, so that's over and out for this vlog. I had fun. Hope you did too. Tell all your friends. Bye.